All right, in this video here, I'm in Brilliant, Ohio at the new Wellsburg, West Virginia bridge. They just finished this bridge a couple years ago. So we're gonna ride this bridge from Brilliant over into West Virginia. And when I get over there, I couldn't get over the barrier to go down to the Brook bicycle riverfront trail. So I had to ride back across the bridge, get on the sidewalk, and go over and ride back. So I ride across this bridge twice in this video. I appreciate your time. Yeah, when they moved this bridge, it was really neat. They built it on the bank. Then they moved it down the river on two big, ginormous barges. And they say it's an 830-foot span, and it weighed 160,000 tons. I think that's what they said, but it was big. It was a massive move. I personally never seen anything like it, and I really enjoyed riding over it, and hope you enjoy the video. Thank you very much. All right. It's getting pretty toasty out here. All right. Well, today we are riding across the Wellsburg Bridge. This is a new bridge, and I was working hauling crude oil, and I used to use this. Sometimes I'd use this bridge 10 times a day driving my semi. So right down there's an Amoco, and we're in Brilliant, Ohio. And I'm gonna ride on the right side of the bridge going across. And then I'm gonna come back on the sidewalk. There's a sidewalk on this bridge. So, it should be pretty fun. All we gotta do is wait for some traffic to allow us to go across this bridge. Right here, just a little bit more, work to my liking. And we still got some more vehicles coming. You know, this bridge is pretty busy. Got a U-Haul getting ready to turn in to go across there. Got a car right there, getting ready to come across. Got a car coming from that way. Look. There's vehicles coming from everywhere. I think we're good to go. We're good to go. All right, we're going. All right. Yeah, they built this bridge upstream at Wellsburg, right south side of town. I watched them do it. They built a bunch of pillars, and they built all the metal part, all that standing up here, up there in town. Then when they got done with it, they put it on barges and floated it down here. Then they craned it to the right height and put it in place. So I'm going to include some of that footage in this video. How does that sound? Wow, it's so beautiful out here. Yeah, I was trying to get my starting tomorrow, I will have a camera on my helmet. So that way when I look down there or any direction, you know, you're going to be seeing everything that I see. Yeah, Ohio right here doesn't own hardly any of the river, so this bridge is owned by West Virginia. They had the governor here with his dog. I can't remember the West Virginia governor's name, but they had a big party on this bridge. I'll try to find some of that footage, and that was really cool. Yeah, this is not gonna last very long. So here's the metal part. Now this is the part that they built on the bank up at Wellsburg, right south of Wellsburg. And when they got done, they carried it down here on barges and lifted up, set it into place. Of course, it didn't have this concrete floor on it at the time. So right underneath this bridge is a rail. It's a rails to trails, and I'm pretty sure it's called the Brook Trail. Now we should be able to get down there on that trail from up here. Man, somebody down there just enjoying their day. Looks like they're in the pleasure boat, but they're fishing. Oh, the water's really clear. I can see way down there. Yeah. It's just a beautiful day. Yeah, my dogs are at the groomer, and so I dropped my dogs off. They wanted to climb up on me while I was driving. We had a little bit of an episode. I'll throw a picture in there to show you. Their names are Lipo and Servo, and they need a haircut bad. I mean, bad. Okay, so if you turn right here, this is Route 2, and if you turn right here, you'll go to Wheeling. And if you turn left here, you'll go right up to Wellsburg, and you will also go to wow, this is pretty wild. They got it fixed right here to where you have to get on the side to go to the trail. You have to ride the it looks like you have to ride the bridge on the walking part. I didn't know that. We'll turn around and see what's going on. Well, that's pretty crazy. Unless if I just missed something, and that's okay if I did. All right, let's make a little loop here. All right. Check this out. So right on the other side of this barrier is how you get down to the brook. The brook rails to trails. But there's not an opening. There's not an opening to get down there. You have to ride all the way back across this bridge to get over there. Oh, I see somebody down there riding on the trail. Well, heck fire, man. That's crazy. Well, I had no idea. There used to be an opening there, but I guess recently they sealed it up. So that's all right. So if you ride right here, you'll go down to Wheeling and Moundsville, and stuff like that. So we're just gonna ride back across here. Oh well, it won't hurt my feelings to ride across this bridge twice. But we will pick the speed up a little bit. Yeah, see right on the other side of me there is the, I don't have it in me to pick this bike up over that. So I'm just waiting for the dog groomer anyway. So we'll ride back across, and then we will get on. We will go down there to that rail trail, and we'll ride on the bridge. That just means we're going to go across this bridge a total of 4 times. Cool thing about it is, at least there's plenty of room to ride on this bridge. It's not very busy right at the moment. And I'm having a really good time. Yeah, this is way better than Type 2 fun, okay? Way better than Type 2 fun. Yeah, I'm not sure what today's date is. I think it's August 9th. It is Saturday. It's either the 8th or the 9th. See, I don't have a job right now, so. And I do plan on going back to work either late this fall, late this fall, or October 20th, or right after then, or maybe the 1st of the month. I haven't worked at all this year. If you go to my channel, I'm on a weight loss journey, and I'm just trying to get a lot of stuff done, and I'm really happy with my decision not to work right now. But you know, I'm starting to feel like I need to be working. All right. So now we're back across the bridge. I'm gonna gear down a bunch here. I'm gonna gear down so I can slow down, so I can make this little turn. There's kind of a little hole right here to hit. There we go. All right. Now I often wondered, man, it's really clear down there. I often wondered if you could, down here to the left of me is a big pond. And I guess when the water comes up high enough, it's connected to the Ohio River. So I always wondered if I've heard there's fish in there. You can walk down that bank and go fishing, I guess. Wow, this is a lot different riding across this bridge on I guess you're pretty well protected over here. I mean, I'm not saying the car couldn't hit you. You know, it could hit that wall, and then debris can hit you, but you're pretty doggone safe riding over here. I ain't gonna lie about that. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful day. Yeah. I might try to ride back across one canyon so I can hold that camera, show off everything I'm seeing out here. You know, I'm having a lot of fun making this video. It only took them about 2 years to finish this bridge. And a lot of people giving a lot of negativity. They said it was a bridge to nowhere, and that this community didn't need this bridge. But there's a lot of oil well activity going on to the right. When you go over this bridge, you go down to like in the Ogleby Park area. There's probably like 100 wells down there. Gas wells and crude oil wells. You know, there's probably 500 semi trucks going in there getting crude oil and water and moving equipment. And when they built this bridge right here, that took all that traffic out of Follinsby and Wellsburg. And you try to go through them towns, there's like 18 stoplights when you put those two towns together. And that's a lot of starting and stopping, a lot of cars, you know, behind trucks, and you get 6 or 7 trucks at a stoplight, and you know, a lot of times you know, a stoplight would turn green, and when they try to go, you wouldn't even get to go, and neither would all the trucks. Sometimes you'd have to wait for the stoplight to turn green a couple of times before you get to an intersection, and it was a mess. Well, with this bridge, if you're coming north up from the Wheeling direction, you can go across this bridge, turn right on 7 North, then go up to Steubenville and get on that new bridge there and go across over back into Weirton if you want to go over there. All right, now we're going down to the rail trail. Man, this is so nice. I don't even want to think about how high that wall is right there. Man, I wouldn't want to fall over that fence here to the left. Look at that. Let me swerve over here so you can see it. Look at that. Look at that. This is just so amazing. It is completely amazing. Yes, it is. Yeah, the map says this is the Brooke County Trail. And I know it's a rail to trail, and it starts up in Wellsburg. So if you turn right here, yep, it's the Brooke Pioneer Trail, the Brooke Pioneer Trail. So if you turn right there, and we are in Brooke County. Wow, look at this rail trail, man, it is beautiful. And this direction here will take you down. You have to go through some other towns before you get to Wheeling. And this trail, I've rode it all. And when you get down there to the end, it kind of ends underneath 470. And there's a big encampment down there of homeless people. And I remember seeing it, man. They had there was cars, like seats out of cars sitting over there. All kinds of stuff. That was insane. All right. Now we're getting ready to go underneath the Wellsburg Bridge. Man, I've been wanting to do this for so long. Oh my goodness. When we get down here, we're gonna take a nice little look at everything. So they use this rail trail to bring a lot of materials. So it was closed, they closed it. And straight ahead from me here down there, it's not but about a mile or so, there's an intersection. And they drove dump trucks up here. Wow, look at this. Man, it is beautiful. Jeez. And there's a bench right up here that we can park at. That's gonna be pretty sweet. All right. All right, here we are underneath the bridge, underneath the Wellsville Bridge. I'm not sure what all these little circles down here are for. I don't know if they use these circles they're everywhere to make this, to make these pilings. I'm not really sure. Wow. I'm gonna screenshot this shot right here. Man, it's beautiful. Jeez, is it beautiful. Yeah. Look at that. It's a brand new bridge. It's only been running about 2 years now, and it took them about 2 years to build it. Here comes another gentleman. How you doing? He's hauling tail. Wow. Oh, there's a walkway up there. I don't know. I'm sure it's locked and you're not going to get on it, but that's okay. Yeah, so this retaining wall is just massive. That retaining wall goes about a mile up that way. It's insane. Comes all the way down here. It probably goes a mile that way too, that retaining wall. Golly, I just don't see how that retaining wall, I know they know what they're doing, that retaining wall, but man, it looks so insanely tall, you know. That old power plant, it's been over there, I don't know how many years, a long time. So, There we go. I'm going to show you my face. Here I am. Wow. Look at that view behind me. Isn't that cool underneath this new bridge? All right, we're going to ride back across the bridge. It'll be our fourth trip across the bridge in total. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to get that view. You know, I ain't much to look at, but now I'm on a weight loss journey. I've lost to like 120 pounds, and I'm making weight loss videos on my channel. So it would be nice if you would like to lose some weight. My trainer can help you. She gives out her phone number. If you're obese and like we're targeting people who may be on the couch or whatever, having a hard time getting going, just, you know, watch a couple of our videos. You can call my trainer, Camilla Rose. She is amazing. She's from Hawaii. I love the way she talks. All right, here we go. We're going back on the bike. All right, we'll get turned around and we'll get back to the truck and we'll load up and we'll go get my little puppy dogs that I love so much. Oh my gosh, I love those dogs. My dogs are mostly Lhasa Apsos, but they have some toy poodle mixed in them. And the big one, Lipo, the bigger one, he has poodle hair and it's so soft and pretty. And but Lhasa Apsos, monks up in the highlands of like Tibet, they taught these dogs to let them know when something's coming. So they like to bark a lot. They hear something outside, they'll start barking. But I'll tell you one thing, they don't want to do nothing about it. They'll let you know something's coming and then they'll hightail it out of there. They don't care nothing about a fight. They have never crowded anybody. They've never offered to bite anybody. They're also shy. The little one, Servo, she only weighs 15. Lipo is 25, but they're brother and sister. You wouldn't think that they came from the same dog, but they did. All right, we're getting ready to turn right and we're gonna climb this hill. And then I'm going to take that camera off and I'm gonna ride one-handed back across that bridge. So we made the turn. So I have this electric bike. It's electric assist. It's a mid-drive. It's a Bosch mid-drive. And it's also a cargo bike. So it's made to hold a lot of weight. And it's also made out of 4 130 chromoly steel. It's called a Surly, S-U-R-L-Y skid loader. And it's really designed to deliver stuff in big cities like New York, Boston, you know, any place that has bicycle delivery. This bike is the bomb. And in turbo mode, you don't have to pedal much. It does just about all the work for you. And it'll go about 25 miles in turbo mode. And 25 miles is a long bike ride. But I took this bike to Ragbri, and one day I rode 75 miles. And all right. All right, we're gonna stop right here. I'm gonna take this camera off. And we're gonna ride across this bridge and do some amazing footage. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Man, isn't that beautiful? That's just beautiful, ain't it? Ohio River, Wellsville Bridge. We're right south of Wellsville, And straight up over there is, on the Ohio side, is Brilliant, Ohio. My friend Bain, he came across this bridge, but he didn't film it as far as I know. I think his channel is called Adventure Time with Bain. So he's really in-depth in making adventure videos, and if you like adventure videos, he's gotten really, well, he was really good at it when I met him, but he made a video about the Creeper Trail and down in Damascus, Virginia. And he went down there and he done a really good job. You know, the Hurricane Helene went in there and took out 12 bridges, I think, or 14 bridges. And he went up there and hiked and visited those bridge sites where the bridges have been knocked out, and he done such a great job, and he got a lot of views on that one video, and well deserved. So check out Adventure Time with Bain. You'll enjoy going on adventures with him. He just made, me and him rode Ragbri. We didn't ride together, but we were up there together, and he's made an awesome 3-hour video about Ragbri. So if you're interested in Ragbri, the 400-something mile ride across Iowa, give him a shot. There's Route 7 right there. You can see traffic coming up 7. It's kind of weird that you don't get on 7 when you come across this bridge. You come to a T up here and you have to turn left and go down to that underpass right over there, and then you can turn any direction on 7 you want to. So now a lot of people question what they done here. I'm not questioning it, I'm just glad they built the bridge. So we're just happy the bridge is here. Yeah, there's 7 right there. That way there goes up to Steubenville. And yeah, we've been across this bridge 4 times today. I don't know how many times I'm going to put in the video, but you know, no longer than this video is going to be. I don't guess it really matters. There's that pond I was telling you about, and there used to be a driveway, or there used to be a parking lot right here. That Case equipment place, they had an apartment, they had a parking lot, you know, and then I guess they sell bulldozers and work on bulldozers and loaders, and they actually had a driveway down to that pond. So I guess things change, you know, obviously when they built this. So we're in Brilliant. Anything coming. Brilliant is up that way, and really the only store in Brilliant is right down there at the Amico. And there's my Toyota pickup truck, and when we get to this pickup truck we will conclude this video. Oh yeah, there I am, Mr. Big Chris. Subscribe, you know, if you want to. All right, we have just concluded the video on the new Wellsburg Bridge, and I appreciate you watching. Please watch my other videos. I'm making a lot of videos on how to make it through towns on rails to trails, and I appreciate your time. The moment. And I'm having a really good time. Yeah, this is way better than Type 2 fun. Okay, this should be pretty interesting.